Hello, we're out here today at the football field, letting CJ throw the ball around. Why does it look all blurry? Oh, it's just my eyesight. But see, we're out here. Got the stands up there, the box. Of course, there's the baseball field. So I mean, we've been over this way before. We figured we'd come out today and let CJ play some football. I might run around and play some football. Try to do a field goal. But we figured we'd just come out and chillax out here, get out of the house, don't sit around. So today we're supposed to have showers. But I think the showers, I don't think there's supposed to be any storms. I think it's just showers. We might have a chance for, storms tonight. Not a marginal risk. Excuse me. Do what? I mean, you can punt it. Here, hold on. Let me come over and hold it. See if you can, how good your, I mean, you can punt up. He's got it. He's got it. Not even close, right? But we're supposed to have some rain today. It's been cloudy all day. Got some pretty thick clouds. Under the laces.
Yeah, these laces.
What about them?
Like under, and it's supposed to give you a warm.
Think so?
I'll try it. Try to kick under it.
But anyways, we're supposed to have some possible rain tonight. Maybe some storms. But we're not in any kind of risk today. Even though it is a front. And we've had nothing but really warm weather. But let me hold it. Huh?
Hold on.
Because you got to turn the laces to you, right?
Yeah.
Now I'll just hold it. You want it back like that?
Yeah. Oh.
Try punting it. Feels like it's kind of lost some air. But we're not in any kind of risk, even though we've had. And yes, let me see it.
Yeah, it's been overcompressed.
Over compressed.
I learned how to throw in the wind by using the technique. Maybe get a little bit closer.
Well, if we kick it a field goal,
We have to
go over. Yeah, we have to go recover it.
That ain't a smart idea.
Well, not really. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just going around the fence. Let me try it. I'll go get it if I.
Punt it all out.
Yeah.
I want to punt it around the 50 yard because I know that you can punt it.
Think so? I'm gonna try it from here first. See it? Fucking. I'll get it. I kicked it out there. But even though we are in the second season for severe weather, try it. See, that would have been good. Try to get close to it and see if you can punt it good into it, just like you done just then there. See, like right up on it there. Oh man. See, you're going too far away there. Try it from there. See if you can do. No. See that spot you just crossed? Try to get it on the, try to come on this other side and kick it over. I wonder if there's any footballs down in there. Or other people's kicked it. Usually people would recover their footballs before they would their baseballs.
decent.
Right, but I'm saying like just your average Joe coming out here like we are there. If we kick it or whatever.
I'm trying to hit the goal post. I'm throwing up the goal post.
Nice.
I'm right over and
Hey, I'll kick a light punt.
I'll kick a light punt. I can do that.
See how far you can get it down the field. Like if you're doing a field return or whatever, or a punt return. Yeah, field return. I'll go get it. Not saying it's the best, but anyways, like I was saying, we are pretty much in the thick of our second tornado season. I'm doing a progression video right now. You can do some plays. It's up to you. Pick one, dude. Go do it. But we're in the thick of it. We haven't had anything. Huh? Yeah. We haven't had any kind of severe weather. We hadn't even been in any kind of risk. In fact, the last risk that we had, if I remember right, was at the beginning of October. We had a marginal risk. So when we went to Pigeon Forge, I don't remember exactly what day that was. Somebody leaving their garbage out here. But yeah, they had we had a marginal risk. That was the last risk we was in. I'm gonna have to go look what day that is because I'm not really sure. But I think it was sometime in October. Yeah, start from goal to goal there. Remember, here's your 50-yard line. Well, you got to count too then. Remember you say you can do it in 10 seconds. Well, I mean, you said you're going to go to the 50-yard line, then we'll stop at the 50-yard line. Yeah, you said 40, which would be, I don't know, probably right where you're standing. I'd say 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and then goal. But we hadn't had any kind of risk. In fact, we hadn't had any rain. It's still been a really super dry fall so far. We've had a few showers so far, but we hadn't had hardly nothing there. On your mark, get set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You done it in 9 seconds. So I guess you were right. You said you can do it in about 10 there, and you did on a real field. So this is a progression of our fall. You can see how it looks. All the trees have turned. We're starting to, well, you can't see from here.
Oh, let's go.
But a lot of leaves has fell, especially in our yard. I think I made a video before that. That's a nice one. And you can see how it's going. A lot of the trees are losing the leaves. We hadn't had any severe weather. Doesn't mean it won't happen. I'm just saying that we haven't had it yet. We have had a really dry fall. So, but out there in Oklahoma and Oh, Oklahoma is taking a really hard hit. They've been hit by tornadoes a lot. New Mexico is another place they've had a lot of severe weather. You can see some leaves over there fell off that tree. There's a lot of leaves that fell. But Oklahoma's taking a real bad hit with what do you call it? Tornadoes and severe weather. But a lot of the setups hadn't been exactly what they have predicted. A lot of them, like they had a what was it, an enhanced risk in Oklahoma, and it turned out to be, you know, Reed Timmer went out there to chase it, and of course he's saying, you know, major tornado outbreak, and it pretty much turned out to be just a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings. They had a few tornadoes. Now the next day they had a 3-day severe weather outbreak, and it turned out to be possibly nothing. Well, we got, I think, well, we didn't, but Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Texas, they got a lot of severe thunderstorms, a lot of damaging winds, and a lot of, what do you call it, a few tornadoes. Some of them are pretty good, you know, they did have some tornadoes, but not as bad as the way he was letting on like. And I'm not down on him and saying, well, you know, he's a terrible forecaster. You know, weather changes. You can't predict everything perfectly. Almost. But I can remember him in, what was it? Storm Chasers that he done on the Discovery. Was it on Discovery? Anyways, him, Tim Samaras, and what was that other guy that he was trying to make a movie? They had 3 teams: Twistex, Team Dominator, and TIF. I can't, Sean something there. Anyways, it was on that one day they were having some severe weather down in Texas, and Reed was sitting in his house looking at models, and he is really model driven. He really thinks that models are gospel, you know. I don't think you can account for everything. Now, if you have an absolute setup, textbook setup, like say April 27, 2011, yes, okay, you will get some tornadoes, you know. But he was sitting in his chair and he was looking at models, and Joel come in there, and Joel's like, well, I don't think there's going to be any severe weather. And Reed's like, you got to act like that every setup is going to be tornado outbreak. So he said that, and I know that's what he believes about every setup, that it's going to be a big tornado outbreak. And yeah, he has said it only takes one to be a problem, which is true. But you got the rest of the people living in fear of, well, I'm gonna see a tornado today because Reed Timmer said there was gonna be a tornado outbreak, when it's only one tornado. I don't agree with it. He should say that. Did you do it? Oh. I don't really think he should say that, but he does, and it does cause a lot of fear. And fear gets him views and likes, and people donating a lot of money, you know, because they think they want to fund that, you know, that type of behavior. And I don't think they should. Almost. But anyways, enough about bashing him. You know, I'm not really bashing him. I'm just saying, stating, you know, the facts. But today we're Do what? Yeah.
That means I would have gone 45
Right. I have no idea what he's talking about. But yeah, this is what we're going. You know, we got a lot of wind, 850 millibars. We're removed from the main streak, jet streak, from the 850 millibar. The low-level jet is higher, I think, northwest of us. So we're not really, you know, we're getting some surface winds that are about 20 miles an hour. You can see some of the trees over there turned. But today we're out here at the football field. CJ's trying to kick a field goal. And I guess we're gonna run some plays. He's not doing football or nothing, he's just pretending. I just thought I'd bring him out here to the field and let him see a real field instead of that field that he has, which is our yard. It's mostly, you know, our yard. Ooh, there's a lot of ants. Look at that. A lot of ants in there. And try it again. And try to kick a field goal. But, like I said, we hadn't had any severe weather. We was under that marginal risk. I think earlier in October, might have been late September. That's the last one we had. We had some really heavy, or some really hot days. Almost. It was up there, wasn't it? But we were, we didn't get nothing. I don't even think we got any storms that day. But that's the last time I remember us being under any kind of risk. Most of the risk has been in the southeast. Has been really quiet this year. I think the worst thing that we got was the hurricanes. I think that's the worst thing that we've gotten. And they had, what was that one? Not Milton. Something with a B. The earlier hurricane, and they had a tornado outbreak. It went right up through Memphis, places like that. They had a lot of tornado warnings come up through that. And then the next one was, let's see if we can do it. Oh, too low. What was the other one there? Helena didn't have a lot of tornadoes. There's some others there. The last one they had that hit Florida and went across, they had a little tornado outbreak in Florida. And I don't remember the name of that one either. Anyways, it was they had well, we hadn't had nothing here. The southeast has been really quiet this year. The spring and the summer hasn't been bad for severe weather at all there. We've had nothing hardly here. We had a few times that we had a just, I mean, they were small. What? Where? What the crap? Talking about them little flags right there? not penalty flags. They stick in the ground usually where electrical, like a electrical, huh? No, the electrical lines are in the ground and they want to mark where they're at.
Alright.
No, penalties are them little rags that usually referees have. They're tied in a knot. Almost.
That gets so close.
I know. What was the name? Hey, CJ. What was the name of that hurricane where they had a big outbreak of tornadoes in Louisiana and Mississippi? It hit Memphis there. No, it come up right up through Louisiana. And they had a big tornado outbreak on the dirty side of it, of course. No, it was this year. Started with a B.
Barrel.
Beryl, that's it, yeah.
Freaking no.
And the one that hit down there in Florida and they had a big tornado outbreak.
That one was Debbie.
Was it Debbie?
Yeah.
I thought it started with an M.
Right here.
All right. For the win. Oh, it's not going up high enough, is it? Anyways, this is our progression video of what we're doing on this Sunday afternoon. Just out here at the football field. Do what? Oh. So that's what we're doing. This is how our weather is and how our fall is going. So see if CJ gets a field goal. That's his main goal, is to get a field goal and then act like he don't know anything. Anyway, here we are. So until the next video, we'll see you later.